The cold air cut through the snow-laden woods, wrapping Karja like a familiar cloak. Her breath was invisible in the biting cold. She had learned long ago to eat the snow and breathe shallow, masking herself beneath the white and blue of winter. The forest beyond the clearing, before her, was eerily still. She lay prone, her body pressed flat against the snow-covered ground, her hand firmly gripping the crossbow at her side. Around her, a dozen younger rangers, new to her squad, as eager as they were green, paid close attention. They huddled quietly around Karja, following her example. It was their first real test, and Karja had promised them an education in the ways of ambush and survival.
Stay low. Stay quiet. Remember, it's the silence that keeps you alive.
Karja murmured, her voice barely louder than the wind.
When you move like the snow, slow, deliberate, and without sound. Take care to not be seen until it's too late.
Her eyes scanned the snow-laden woods, flicking from snowbank to shadow, searching for the slightest shift in the environment. This was no ordinary reconnaissance. Signs of trolls had been spotted and immediately brought to Karja's attention. She took her squad well ahead of the caravan to resolve the issue.
Trolls are cunning in their simplicity,
Karja explained, her voice steady.
Predators, not thinkers. Their instincts are their greatest weapon. They'll lay in wait, and if you're not paying attention, they catch you off guard.
Trolls in this region weren't known for their intelligence, but they were dangerous nonetheless. Massive beasts with talons that could slice through the thickest dwarven armor. Claws so sharp and curved that they looked like weapons forged from the bones of the mountains themselves. Karja had faced trolls before, but rarely in such numbers. 4 was a rare sight. As she spoke, the weight of memory from her last encounter surfaced. Naragzar's founding. It was around the time of its transformation into a stronghold and training ground. As one of the youngest rangers at the time, she had observed the veterans playing their king's stones and fell in love with the game. By mere proximity, her tactical mind was forged in that fire, an ember of that same strategy now burning with the cocking of every crossbow around her. It was in the steady placement of each explosive satchel. Back then, there were trolls in the Iron Hills, attracted to the dwarves, a new source of food in the region. High Lord Durandor, son of Nandruk, Grand Master of King's Stones, personally led the campaign to secure the Iron Hills and make them safe. The numerous tribes of trolls had since been driven out in what came to be known as the 4 Weeks' War. What other generals swore to king and council would take 6 months was carried out by Durandor, son of Nandruk, Grand Master of Kingstones, in just 4 weeks, and he never let them forget it. She served in that war, every maneuver a masterstroke, every movement serving multiple purposes. She learned so much. Everyone learned so much. Naragzar had been a simple outpost back then, but it had grown as Khazahran's strength expanded. The discovery of iron ore had turned it into a hub of commerce, and with that came the necessity for more rangers, vigilant scouts ensuring safe passage through the wilds of the Iron Hills, across the plains, up to the Hrond, and back again. It was here that Karja had honed her skills as a dwarf ranger, learning to move unseen, to strike without warning, and to survive against overwhelming odds.
This is why we're here.
Karja spoke again, breaking the silence, her gaze fixed ahead.
We keep the road safe for those traveling back and forth. Trolls don't respect boundaries in a traditional sense, nor should they. For them, might is right. We give them a reason to stay away.
Her eyes flicked to the fresh tracks in the snow. Wide, heavy prints, the unmistakable sign of large creatures moving in a pack. Karja's hand went to her belt, and slowly, deliberately, she began drawing a satchel. The sack, akin to a bag of beans in size and weight, was a modified version of the original tunneling and demolition charges. What had once been a one-off experiment was now a primary weapon, beloved by all rangers, and one that would help them claim victory here today.
Satchels at the ready,
she whispered.
Fire is the only thing that can stop them. A well-placed charge will slow their regeneration, make them vulnerable.
She had shown the new recruits where to place them and how to detonate them. Then, without a word, she pointed to the snow-covered landscape, hand gestures signaling her more experienced rangers farther beyond to move into position.
When they come,
Karja whispered,
you will see them stagger in, expecting a free meal. First volley, aim for the face. Trolls are slow, but that doesn't mean they'll go down easy. We want them confused, angry, and surprised.
She paused, her eyes narrowing as she scanned the tree line.
Remember, patience is your greatest ally. Wait for the perfect shot. A single bolt to the eye can bring down even the largest troll. But for today's lesson, any bolt to the face will serve our purpose.
The ground trembled slightly as trolls emerged from the tree line. The beasts lumbered into view, all 4 of them. 4, when they usually traveled alone or in pairs. Karja's heart beat a little faster. This would require precise coordination. So far, so good. The trolls, sticking to the script in her head, hadn't noticed them yet. She raised a hand, signaling her squad to hold. She watched as the trolls sniffed the air, their yellow eyes scanning, tracking, until they finally began lumbering toward the bait. Karja's eyes narrowed. 2 trolls were on the left, another pair straight ahead.
Now,
she thought, balling her hand into a fist for all watching her to clearly see. Crossbow bolts whizzed through the air, striking the trolls in the face. They roared, disoriented, and the first explosive satchels flew toward them, detonating with a series of violent thuds. Additional flames erupted from the ground as satchels, camouflaged in the snow alongside flammable gels and cooking oils, were ignited by those thrown from the rangers. Karja's recruits, following her example, threw a second round of satchels. As the blasts subsided, 2 trolls were down, 2 remained. The battle unfolded like a well-rehearsed drill. Karja's team was a machine, working with the quiet precision she had instilled in them. The trolls howled, their thick skin sizzling from the flames, their regenerative abilities hindered by the heat. A third troll fell, leaving only the last one, perhaps not the most cunning, but the fastest to realize that running away was a good idea. It turned and fled into the woods. They were slow thinkers, but fast runners when they got up to speed. Karja watched its retreating figure.
No honor in chasing. Let it go. The danger is past. Besides, we need a messenger to let the others know the food here fights back.
The dwarves' ambush had been flawless. They never broke cover. High Lord Durandur, son of Nandruk, Grand Master of Kingstones, would approve. Then, out of the corner of her eye, she saw it. The third troll, with its one arm remaining, was still crawling toward the bait.
Hold,
she whispered, her voice carrying a note of finality. The recruits tensed, waiting for her signal. She raised a finger to her lips, then gestured for all to simply watch. The troll grabbed the bait. As it proceeded to pull it into its gaping maw, the satchel tied to it followed, detonating shortly thereafter. One last violent thud breaking the silence. The beast was no more. Karja stood, her movements slow and deliberate, giving her recruits a moment to take in the carnage. She glanced at them with a slight, proud smile.
Now,
she said,
for those of you new to troll hunting, they have long, sharp, curved talons. They make excellent trophies.
She reached beneath her tunic and pulled out a necklace of talons, dozens of them, hanging from a thick cord around her neck. Each one was a testament to her skill, her survival. She held it out for the new recruits to see.
It's time to start making your own necklaces.